Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us on tonight, a very special night for the Drawing Circus. We have got some very important and very talented people on the line with us today. And for anybody who is joining the show and does not know what is going on at this instant, this is the show where I take very skilled artists and give them very little time to draw very dumb prompts. With that out of the way, let's go to the intro. Welcome to the Drawing Circus, everyone. I am your host, Wobbly Python, and joining me over on the left-hand side of the screen is Eric from Stallion Games.
Hello.
And what's over on... Oop, sorry, didn't mean to talk over you. Over on the right, we have the Mad Welshman.
Alright.
And they are gonna be drawing some real goofy garbage for us tonight. You can see a preview of the work that we've got coming at you. Gentlemen, are you ready to begin the Drawing Circus?
Yes. Eric, deleting doesn't work normally. Select everything, then hit delete. So,
Okay.
with that, let's clear the canvas.
No. Okay.
I know, it's so sad.
It's so hard sometimes to just let it all go. We will begin in our traditional ways here at the Drawing Circus with our motivational and warm-up squiggly-do. So, artists, I will lay down a motion line, and I will leave it up to you guys to follow it to whatever conclusion you feel it is taking us to. I feel like that's a pretty good one.
That is one hella alchemical line.
Mm-hmm.
Pink.
Pink.
So wait, okay, so we'll just, alright.
I will give you a countdown. I'll put 2 minutes on the clock. I want you to just take a minute and drink in this squiggle here. And then we will just kind of let you loose on it for this round. And then after that, we will begin stacking on the doofy prompts. You ready?
Go for it.
All right. Then it is going to be 3, 2, 1, go. It's always interesting to see the different directions that people go with these things. One squiggle, a dozen different interpretations. Is that Tails?
It's Tails playing the
Oh, this is already shaping up to be fantastically weird.
Yeah, the thing is,
love
I don't know. I feel like harpists actually play the harp the other way around. This shows how much I know about harping.
You would be correct in that. However, it looks cool, so who's arguing?
I didn't have room on the left side to put them there. I'm sorry for anyone who's like really offended by this, like harp musicians.
We have a very, very avid harp fan base here. It comes with the Space Dog territory, and I'm sure they will all be absolutely irate. That is some foreshortening that you got going on over there, Welshman.
Well, you know, I need to practice it. Although, you know, I also need to practice hand posing.
Artists, put those pens down, we are out of time. And so, here you can really see where our artists are going tonight. The kind of inspirations, perhaps, that they're drawing from. But with this, it is time. It is time to move into the weirdness, as we have our first prompt tonight, and it is airhorn.wave.
Airhorn.wave?
Airhorn.wave, Eric. Are you prepared to add airhorn.wave to this composition?
Sure. Wait, I added the... Okay.
Welcome to the circus!
Oh, we're getting abstract today.
I've got 2 minutes on the clock for you to include airhorn.wave. Do you need to look up a reference, resize the image, move things around at all?
Okay, I'll manage.
I believe in you. And with that said, I'm gonna count you down. It's 3, 2, 1, go!
What's an air horn look like?
That's a pretty close approximation of an air horn right there.
Is there a button on top? I'm just thinking of like an aerosol can.
Like, there's some that are canned, there are some that are affixed to obnoxious vehicles that live down the street from me that I hate. And they're all over. The air horn is a wildly varied, strange animal.
It's firing waves.
Wait, what? Why is it... Man, Twitch has been doing a really terrible job, like, updating the category for me lately. Not to complain openly on air about that, but like, god dang. Hopefully it gets itself sorted out and we stop streaming under WPO at some point. Ads. This is your 50-second warning, artists.
It's okay. I've got the air horn part down.
Oh my god, what does Dot look like from Reboot?
That's a show I haven't heard about in a long time.
Dot? Dot Matrix? Meanwhile, yes, it's our old pal Spooderman.
Might as well give her noodle arms.
Yes, embrace the noodles. Artists, we are out of time. This has been airhorn.wave, and I think you guys are killing it, frankly.
Wait, how did Spider-Man get involved?
He's just here now. It's kind of how Spider-Man do, you know?
Yeah.
But I would be interested in a deeper explanation of it if you have one to provide.
Well, I didn't get to that part, but this is all the cunning plot by my boy Mysterio.
I see.
He's trying to drive the Spooderman mad, I tell you. With noise, all the noise, more noise than even Manhattan provides.
But I have a question. How does that relate to all these Medusa heads that are flying around? You can't see them yet, because you guys haven't drawn them. But are you ready to, like, fix that?
Wait, what?
I need you to add a bunch of Medusa heads flying around. I've got 2 minutes in the budget for you. Are you good to go?
What, like Castlevania style?
Sure.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's very unsafe here.
Yeah, this.
Excellent. I'm gonna give you that countdown. It is 3, 2, 1. Medusa head time. Go. Oh man, Welshman diving back into those spider details. Exotic.
This looks like a T-Rex, not a snake.
You know, a Medusa head with a bunch of T-Rexes instead of snakes, is that more or less scary?
It's like T-Rex Medusa.
I wonder if the T-Rexes in her hair would all have tiny arms, like, on the scale. These might be the smallest arms. Yeah, it says I'm
Okay.
reset stream key or something. Yeah. Tell you what, between rounds, we'll do like a quick tech break.
Yep.
Oh wait, it just gave me the going live notification, so we're not gonna slap that down. It just sent one. We're good. No worries, everybody. The show, by the way, the show is happening, so don't worry too much. I got this. Or Twitch do. Artists, 30 seconds.
Okay, these ones are T-Rexes for sure.
That's marvelous. Oh man, I'm not usually cackling like this until round 2.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Oh my god, that is actually pretty cool.
Put those pens down.
I'm liking that crossover of Castlevania and Pac-Man.
Yeah. I think there's a bit of The Simpsons in there somehow.
Yeah,
Ghosts
like...
or something.
Well, for that, maybe one needs a beehive.
A beehive hairdo. Oh man.
Although, how the hell you'd have a Medusa beehive?
I mean, they've already got snakes in their head. What's weird about bees? Just saying.
God damn it.
It's just actual
I walked
bees.
into that one. I walked into that one.
I would hope not. It would be very painful. Oh man, here's our next prompt though. The last thing I think that we're gonna add to this composition is bread. So much bread. You have no idea how much bread there is. Just bread everywhere.
Slice bread, all types of bread.
Sliced bread, loaf bread, baguettes, croissants, biscotti, biscuits, cookies. Just bread. There is so much bread.
Cookies are bread now?
Kinda. They're like bread plus.
Alright. Okay, let's do this.
Alright, we got 2 minutes on the clock. That is gonna be 3, 2, 1, bread! Don't be loafing around, artist! You gotta make that bread!
Does anybody know what Pan-Man is?
What? Pan-Man?
Pan-Man, it's like this super popular cartoon that's only known it's from Japan, but it's about this man, he's like a superhero, but his head is like a piece of bread. But anyway, one of his friends is sliced bread man. That's what I'm drawing here.
I don't know about that.
No, I didn't know about that either.
Somebody in chat, dig that up.
Just if you know any Japanese people, just ask them about Pan-Man and they'll definitely know.
I wanna know about Pan-Man. I spent the morning learning about real-life superheroes, and there's one who is named Super Pan, and his power is giving bread to people.
Cool.
Alright, Pan-Man? Steel Shin, drop us some links to Pan-Man. We gotta educate the
There's
people today.
full episodes on YouTube.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why have I not been informed sooner?
It's pretty mental. It's like a kid's show, it's a superhero show, but it's also kind of like food porn. They just eat food all the time, and it teaches kids about eating food.
I respect you posting it in the Discord, but the people need to know. That is adorable.
So yeah, as it turns out, these are late to work Medusa heads.
Speaking of anime tropes in Japanese culture.
What, the whole, like, running out with the bread in your mouth?
Absolutely.
I've done that.
Put those pens down, artists.
This is beautiful chaos.
Oh man, this is a very strong start. So, I wanna ask you, Eric, how did the speed brawl end up at this point, please? How did we get here?
You mean how did I get here, or how did I go from drawing these types of things to drawing in Speed Brawl?
Oh no, this thing that is happening in the center of the screen is clearly an event from Speed Brawl. How did we end up at this juncture?
Oh man, it must be like all the like selenite smashing is just like causes your brain to like melt down.
This is just a perceived reality.
To be fair, getting punched by beer has a very similar effect.
Yeah.
The stars are real, it turns out. And Mr. Welshman, I notice that Spider-Man has an entire loaf going on there. What job is he going to?
Well, the thing is, you know, he was just out shopping for Aunt May. And then this happens. Like, this is the life of a superhero, constantly disrupted by random asshole ex-stunt directors.
I kind of want to turn that loaf of bread into like a little birdhouse. Is that cheating? Like there's like a little hole. It's like Spider-Man with a birdhouse. Is that cool?
It's his only friend, his little glowing friend.
The little birdhouse in your soul. Oh, this is fantastic. But as we do with all of the art here on the Drawing Circus, it is probably about time to condemn this to the void. Eric, Jamie, do you have anything that you would like to add or comment on in this particular magnificent work that we have here?
No, I think we both did a really good job there.
I feel like I should have put more foreshortening, like that Spider-Man like full like leg is just like so beautiful, and my guys are just like really derpy next to that.
Oh no! I mean, to be fair, Scott Pilgrim always looks derpy.
It's part of his charm.
Yes, let's go with charm.
I know Pilgrim on his shirt, but it doesn't say that in the comic. I don't remember the name of the band.
Oh god! Like,
also, I was like, this doesn't look like Scott Pilgrim, so I'll just write his name so people know.
See, even if you're struggling to render something correctly, labels make it work.
Yeah,
all right.
My colleague Lee should know in the chat. He worked on the movie, I think.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That is a thing I did not know about our friend Lee. And he should definitely tell us about that at some point. But with that, we have condemned the art to the void, and it is time to begin round 2, artists. So excuse me while I ruffle around in the prompt hat here. Ah yeah, here we go. How about this? Let's start us off with an incredibly muscle-bound robot.
oh yeah.
So like, is it a robot with like bioorganic muscle?
It can be. It's just really hunky.
Okay.
It's got a lot of mass going on. It's a real muscly kind of robot. Let's give you 3 minutes. I want to see how far this goes. Gonna count you down. Unless you need to look up like a reference or anything.
There's no time for reference.
Alright. It's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Robot Universe Contest. Go. And remember, folks, if you're looking at these prompts and you're thinking that you'd sure like us to draw your dumb garbage, please enter !submit and throw prompts into a handy little form there. They end up here anonymously. I don't know who sent them. And the worst thing I will do is ignore one. So by all means, send any and all wacky ideas you have into that submission bin. They may or may not be drawn tonight. They may be drawn tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but like next week, next time, you know, next Wobble Place. That one. Additionally, if you're interested in doing this, and it looks like a wacky good time to you, you can feel free to join the Discord through the link that is located below the player here on twitch.tv/wobblypython. And you can hang out in the Discord, where we've got cool dudes like Eric and Mr. Welshman here. I guess also I'm there, a lot, doing stuff.
Don't put yourself down, Wobbs. You're lovely.
Hey, I'm an attractant. I'm just not the first one I think of, because I'm already there. Ooh. This is your minute 30-second warning. These are
is it okay if mine's all upper body?
Totally fine. Part stormtrooper, part gorilla, all giant robot. This is fantastic. I've been doing a whole bunch of Gundam related activities off air, and man, I kind of wish I had model kits of these already.
Do Gundams have wings?
Lots of them do. One of them's named after it. We got 20 seconds left.
Man, I don't even know anymore. I was just
That's okay. I'm in the state of mind.
I'm so afraid of running out of time, and then I get to a point.
Pens down. You have run out of time, in fact. And Mr. Welshman, that is quite the, who formed the head on this one? Diglett? Like,
no, that would be Steve from accounting.
Steve from accounting? Let me get that off screen here. Oh.
That's an awesome cod piece.
That is a good cod piece. I kind of wish I'd developed it a little more, but if I developed it a little more, we probably wouldn't have had those shoulders.
It almost looks like a coffin. It's kind of grim.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know. Sorry, I should keep going.
No, we're gold.
No, this is 100% in the spirit of the show. In fact, I would like to encourage you and everyone who comes on here to do that more. Oh, man. You know what? I feel like these robots appeal to a very specific demographic, and we need to broaden it out. Alright? So I need you guys to activate Mother Mode! The Mother Load! Are you prepared?
The mother load? Let's go for it.
Mother Mode. Alright. I hope you kids are in bed because it is time for Mother Mode! 3, 2, 1, doing it. Go.
Wait, sorry, what do I do?
It's Mother Mode. You gotta activate it on ye big ol' robot.
Alright.
We're getting all kinds of parental up in this giant robot franchise. Burp. And this is that minute 20-second warning.
It's subtle, but it's there.
This is a surprisingly sentimental scene that we're creating.
And while we're here,
It's a newborn.
Just committing to it.
yep.
Oh no!
She's still good.
Ten seconds, artists. And put those pens down, artists. That is really adorable, by the way. I would just like to point this out. That is a really strong reuse of this pose. Hot dog.
Yep.
Oh. Unfortunately, though, like, this expansion hasn't really brought in the audience that we thought it was going to. It's brought us in, like, a really strong, like, Japanese audience, though, so we're rebooting the entire thing as a classic JRPG. We don't have time to redo all the assets, so can we just kind of JRPG up these robots and their momliness?
More JRPG?
Yeah, more
Yeah.
JRPG. Yeah, I'm talking classics like maybe Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 6 in the US, 3 over in Japan, I think. Wait, no, 6?
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna do a little resizing.
By all means, if you need to move anything, look up a reference image. Just holler at me. And I will not tell you no. That would be ridiculous. But I've got 2 minutes on the clock for it as soon as you're ready to roll. Ray Mysterio, thank you for those bits. I'm glad that you were enjoying giant robot mom art action. I really need to trim down those bit noises. I know you guys can't hear them, but they're like a minute and 30 seconds long, like minimum. I really need to fix those. All right.
Okay.
Are we ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
All right. I want to count us down. A little bit of that classic anime fantasy JRPG action in 3, 2, 1, go! Let's make Square Enix proud, guys.
Funny you mention that.
I should have shrunk down like you. Okay.
Cane Wave with that hot commentary going in. Oh, here we go. A strange and exotic edition. The introduction of a classic mascot character.
Okay.
Welcome to it, Voodoo Joe. Thank you.
I'm still getting used to this software.
Yeah.
It's got its weird idiosyncrasies, most definitely. Mama Bot, if you beat her up, you don't get silver points. You get sent to your room. You're grounded, mister.
I wouldn't worry, she's only 2 stars.
You did miss the activation of Mother Mode, but you are still here in time for the fallout, Rose Songstress. I find it really interesting that this parental figure has very rapidly become a villain for both of you. Although I think, Mr. Welshman, you may be going a little bit more gacha with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I was diving down a gacha rabbit hole earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Artist, put those pens down. Beauty Joe is asking, is this an 8-bit theater reference?
I guess so. It's a Final Fantasy reference, so I think...
And they use a lot of
was
Final Fantasy? Yeah,
Fantasy?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Adventures of Black Mage and Co.
Yeah, they used tons of the assets for that. I'm never entirely sure, like, how they get away with that sometimes, where that line gets drawn. It's always interesting to see it, though. Oh my. Alright. So, the somber fantasy thing isn't exactly working, so we gotta drag this back into the world of sci-fi. There's lasers, get down! You got a direction to go with that one, artists. Lasers, get down!
Yep.
Alright, I've got 2 minutes on the clock. If you guys need to resize, move, or change anything, now is your moment. Unless you're feeling ready to go.
Yeah, I feel like I'm taking up way too space for Welshman here.
Nonsense.
Nah. I'm fine.
Honestly, if he wants that space back, he
alright.
can come over there in his giant robot and fight you. That's what they're for, most of the time, when they're not, like, mothering, you know?
Yeah, this is true. It's funny you mentioned that, actually.
Wait a minute, I'm doing that thing. I gotta stop that. Let me get that out of here. Sorry. Alright.
Okay.
It is lasers get down round. Got 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Get down, Mr. President! The ante is being upped dramatically. I'm really shocked at this astounding coherency you guys have maintained while I am trying very hard to derail you. I'm legitimately impressed.
I mean, we already have robots. Adding lasers is just, like, natural, right?
I guess that's pretty fair. I don't know why, but I always associate missiles with robots. I guess it's a
So
weird
they kind
artistic
of ray
bias.
guns, like 60s sci-fi ray guns instead of Gundam ray guns.
Pew, 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 pew. I choose to believe that it is no longer the baby making the burp noise, Mr. Welshman, but is in fact the laser cannon. Y'all don't know what lasers sound like? Fight me.
You just blew off Red Wizard's feet.
Oh my, 30 seconds artist, will Red Mage survive? Find out next time. Artist, put those pens down. We are out of time. We're also way over budget for this project. But there's good news. We're being bought out. We're being bought out by the studio that handles the Space Dog IP, and they're just folding all of this into the next Space Dog movie. Space Dog 112, A Mom Odyssey. We need to turn this. We need to turn this into promotional materials for Space Dog. We've got 2 minutes left in the budget. Can we handle this?
We can handle this.
All right, Eric, Mr. Welshman.
Yeah.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Space Dog buyout. Go.
Space Dog buyout.
That pen is sure moving around a whole lot, Jamie.
Yep.
Both of these space dogs are so wonderful. Oh, it definitely helps that I am a huge fan of Space Dog, going all the way back to the 80s.
I'm gonna add more foreshortening. Put a bigger one here.
Oh man, double Space Dog. Is this the part where Space Dog and the robot find common ground in both being parents?
They're just kind of, I don't know, they're just sort of like floating in as this battle is unfolding. It's like they chose the worst possible time to like land on Earth. Why now? Why in the middle of this robot mother Final Fantasy battle?
Rose Songstress suggests that this is maybe a tie into that one. Oh, put those pens down, artists. You sly dogs. You got me monologuing. Oh, that's the wrong. There we go. I'm gonna actually just move it out a little bit so y'all can see a bit more of that canvas, because this is fantastic. So I think that we're filling this canvas space rather dramatically. So I gotta ask, Mr. Welshman, how would you market the toy line here? Like, what packages do all of these things come in?
Okay, so the laser is actually a $20 extra.
Oof.
Yeah, but the kit comes with small child for burping, pilot space dog chest, and you stick the space dog in. Funnily enough, for you get a mini playset inside, a la Mighty Max.
Oh my. So you unfold the robot and you get a Space Dog playset?
Yeah, and the baby can fit in there too.
My goodness, that's marvelous.
Yeah. And each one, of course, comes with a combat card, like the one I've shown you.
Oh my. That is, pretty excellent. For the trading card game, right?
Yeah.
So, Eric, this brings me around to a question that's been bugging me for a little while, looking at this art here. When the Space Dogs are summoned as adds to this battle, like, does that raise the encounter level? Is that sort of a balancing thing? Or, like, what kind of path do you have to take to get this encounter to happen?
So, actually, the way I've been thinking about this is that actually a game where the roles are reversed. So you do play as the robot mother, and then you kind of visit different worlds from different RPGs. It's kind of like a reverse Kingdom Hearts. And then there's a summon, which is to summon like space dogs to come help you out.
Man, that is a strong like interbrand tie-in right there. Show up and wreck up the place, the game.
Yeah, so I've been working on this pitch with Lee. We want to pitch Square Enix and see if they'll bite.
I think that they would be fools not to.
I think it would. I think it would work a little better with those woof meebos I've been hearing about.
Oh man, yeah. Space Dog has never been one to leave a toy market unchallenged.
Or what's hot right now? Like Lol dolls? You guys know about that?
No, tell us about that.
If you know an 8-year-old, just ask them about Lols. It's the new hotness for this Christmas.
Oh man. You know what? Space Dog needs to be the new hotness for this Christmas. Just look at all the value he can clearly offer to this franchise. He has offered at least 3 Space Dogs to a single image. If that isn't a high-quality franchise, I don't know what is. But, as with all good franchises, things are gonna have to slow down here and come to a bit of an end. Let me immortalize this forever in the Drawing Circus Hall of Fame. And then we will condemn all of this art to the void and begin a 3rd round. For anybody who's tuning in, we have got Eric from Double Stallion Games and Jamie of The Mad Welshman, and they are drawing some real doofy garbage. Are you guys prepared to uproot all of those mental processes that you've been setting in stone for the last, 20 minutes or so, and draw some new garbage?
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Did you guys ever play that game, Global Gladiators? It was like a McDonald's sponsored game for Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, and there was a level where you're in the city and you fight garbage, you shoot garbage and anthropomorphic garbage cans.
I'm pretty sure I did, actually.
What?
It's pretty good, run and gun game. It's worth checking out.
I might actually have to stream that.
Yeah, Global Gladiators. Really good, sprite animation, too.
Global Gladiators.
I
Sega.
definitely played the, was it the Ronald McDonald one on the Amiga?
Nice. But this one you don't play as Ronald, but Ronald's at the end of every stage waving a flag. It's really weird.
Weird?
Yeah.
He just kind of shows up? Huh.
Yeah, he's just kind of helping out the protagonists, which are 2 young American boys that just hang out at McDonald's a lot, but get brought into this crazy world full of pollution, and they fight pollution with guns that shoot orange goo.
Basically, think the Captain Planet game, but not garbage.
Oh my. I'm gonna have to look into this.
Yeah, it's like Metal Slug meets Captain Planet meets McDonald's.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I have dug into the hat and I have found us a prompt to start us off on our 3rd round journey here. It is Beyblade, but with dreidels.
Dreidels?
Yeah, Beyblade.
Here.
Artists, are you prepared to draw this season's protagonist's Beydreidel?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes on the clock. Eric, are you feeling good over there? You ready for it?
Yeah, let's try this.
Alright, I'm gonna give you that big countdown then. It is 3, 2, 1, Beyblade, go!
I'm just gonna guess what a Beyblade character looks like.
Did you ever watch any of the animes that in the early 2000s were designed explicitly to sell you toys?
You mean all of them?
Yeah, that's what he looks like. I will admit, I bought a couple of Beyblades when I was a kid, and those things were fantastic tops. I cannot pretend that they were not a really fun product. What was not fun was actually trying to make your tops battle. They would break, immediately. The plastic was so fragile.
Yep.
It was a really cool way to influence your children into, like, breaking their toys, though. Just marvelous.
How do they fire their Beyblades?
60-second warning, guys. Usually from, like, a ripcord launcher thing.
Yes.
It had, like, all of the same run-up that, like, a mobile suit launch from Gundam had every time. It was really fantastic, actually. I loved it.
I don't even at this point.
Oh my.
Is it like behind like some kind of stage and there's like an arena? I don't know.
Two, one. Put those pens down, artists. You are out of time. I like that both of them have cinematically spun to the same symbol on the dreidel. Marvelous. You know what? I'm actually gonna push this one a little farther. We're gonna put 3 minutes on that clock, and I would like to have the both of you collaborate and draw the arena into which these Beydreidels are being cast.
Oh dear. Okay.
Alright. Jamie, are you feeling this one? You ready? Alright, I'm gonna count you down then. It is 3, 2, 1, arena time. Go! I believe that this is the first time that a Drawing Circus round has taken place in any kind of arena.
Oh.
Wait, how do we... are we both trying this?
Well, it's time to duel.
It's like, yay, crap.
Yeah, I just...
I like that one of you is at a stand and the other one is like casting off of a platform, standing on the railing. I'm really enjoying this one. Rose Songstress is telling you, Eric, that you have absolutely nailed that anime hair.
No, what? Sorry?
You have nailed that hair. It is perfect, according to our audience tonight.
Oh, thank you. There's
Minute.
one thing I know how to draw. It's anime hair.
Yeah, you did a whole lot of really high quality hair, like, for Speed Brawl. That game has a lot of cool motion going on with that.
Yeah, hair is just a lot of fun to animate.
Out of curiosity, was there any sort of debate over the weird color of green for, like, the protagonist, Ebba?
Oh my god, you have no idea.
I'm really
There was
interested.
So much pushback at the beginning to have a main character with green hair.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so distinctive, though. Seems like marketing
Yeah,
genius.
well, that's why I pushed for it, so they would stand out on the Steam store or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's supposed to be like a kind of like a reference to, I guess, Bulma. Although Bulma's hair is kind of different. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's green.
Yeah, I know that the inconsistency in naming is very real for that color. Talking to Lee, they were like, yeah, every single person has a different name for it. Which is just wonderful.
Yeah.
Got 10 seconds left. Yeah!
Beyblades like shoot sparks and stuff, right? Like I'm just gonna shoot sparks at your Beyblade.
Sometimes they shoot lasers. Artists, put those pens down. we are out of time on those 3 minutes for that arena. And man, what an arena this is! This is really good. But you know what? Like any good anime, this needs to come to a climax. So I'm gonna need you guys to unleash the super moves of the other person's Beyblade. I would like you to swap sides.
Okay.
For this one. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes on the clock to draw the stand powers of this Beydradle. Are you ready?
Stand powers?
Yeah, the stand powers of the Dreidel. It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sure.
Alright, it is gonna be 3, 2, 1, go!
How do I do this without going into Jewish stereotypes?
Wow, I didn't think that through at all.
I'm gonna go ahead and just draw Kermit the Frog. How's that?
Kermit the Frog is his stand. It's alright. The Mad Welshman's stand power appears to be punching. Punching while spinning.
I believe that is known as a spinning clothesline.
Oh yeah. Beauty Joe already has ideas for this show based on actual dreidel rules.
Ooh, piggy!
All I can imagine is that image that goes around, or like that short clip of Kermit the Frog flailing his arms around really rapidly.
Yeah. Or I always like to think of Kermit the Frog singing Coldplay. Like if you take pretty much any Coldplay song and then just imagine Kermit singing it, like it just works.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Artists, put those pens down. You know, I think that there is only one thing that this image needs to just really, really sell this whole thing home, and that is a bunch of raccoons.
Because Kermit the Frog just wasn't enough.
Yep, nope. We got one Kermit, but where's my entire bag full of raccoons? Look, if we're gonna have a successful franchise here, like, we really gotta get on the same page. I've got 2 minutes. Are you ready to draw a bunch of raccoons?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, it is 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh wait, I gotta switch sides again?
I mean, just, you know, anywhere at this point. It has become a lot less territorial in this round, I believe. Everyone knows that Kermit is the vocalist for the Talking Heads, says Beauty Joe.
Yeah, but I'm saying he should guest star with Coldplay.
Definitely. I would be super down for that collab album.
Look at the stars, see how they shine for you.
Have you practiced that?
No, it's just, I don't know. I think I just really like Kermit the Frog. I don't really like Coldplay that much, though. That's the weird thing.
I would like to apologize to all of my Trash Panda friends. Because I'm not doing justice to Trash Pandas.
In fairness, the last time somebody tried to do justice to a trash panda, it ended up in, like, small claims court. I think we may have just gone overboard with, like, weird animal sidekicks in this particular season of the show.
Never. Never. I mean, why would you ever think that?
Artists, put those pens down. This has certainly been a succession of frauds. Oh. Mad Welshman, can you please explain to me the backstory of the gentleman that you have created over on the right-hand side of our canvas?
Well, that's Moisha Jones. And before every battle for luck, he asks, will you win? And if somebody answers him with another question, then that psychs him out a little bit.
Rough. And Eric, I noticed that there's a procession of spikes around this arena. Is this some sort of, like, underground death dreidel ring?
Spikes?
Yeah!
I think that was Welshman. I think he put those in.
I mean, you're both to blame here. There's no getting out of this.
I did,
I'm not knocking it. I like it. It's great. Put more spikes.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, you know, every single one of these anime inevitably involves a death arena that everyone is completely cool with. There's a wonderful Pro CD clip taking the Mickey out of the Yu-Gi-Oh!
In the abridged series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't they, like, do a huge piss take at that time that Kaiba stood on a ledge and threatened to jump off if he lost a game of Duel Monsters?
Yeah. The Pro CD one, to be honest, is a little more wholesome. Like, every time I do a trap card, I will take your soul. Okay.
What?
And after every turn, you will be lowered into a pit of boiling lava. What? You can't be. Do you get off on this?
Oh man, I think the only thing that we didn't get to for, like, anime arena trips is, like, the big boxing ring square display of screens up on the top over it. Like, that's also
we did
in
that
every
too.
single one. Oh, did you?
No.
Oh god,
Yeah,
you did! I'm not even looking at it! I'm a fool! You guys really know your stuff. This is amazing. Like, it's so much more cohesive than I'm used to things coming out of the drawing circus being. Oh, this is what I get for inviting professionals.
Well, that's what happens when you believe in the heart of the top.
Oh. Artists, I would like to give the both of you an opportunity to take a bit of a break at the minute, and I'm going to give myself 10 minutes on this clock. So if you guys need to stand up, stretch your legs, check on the kids for 10 minutes or so, get a drink of water, I'm going to go ahead and do the intermission for you, wherein I will draw every single thing that the chat yells at us tonight for 10 minutes, and I will attempt to get everything as I add it. So, with that, artists, as you come back, feel free to draw in on the cacophony that is the intermission here. But by all means, you know, hit the head, grab yourself a slice of bread, just eat it straight, which I apparently found out is weird today.
Sounds good. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
See you in 10 minutes. Alright, and with that, everybody, I've got those 10 minutes up on that clock. Things are definitely oh god, it's already starting. Alright, here we go. That timer is happening. I am seeing first on this list, we have got Super Struggle Bus. What the hell, guys? Alright, Super Struggle Bus is, of course, the antagonist of Super Struggle Bus. He was defying the naming conventions because we cannot display the struggle bus in a positive light. I'm very sorry, everybody. It's just unacceptable. Whoop. There we go. His wipers are the things that make up his eyes. He's got a loop of rope in his hands. Let's get that bus going. There's a whole lot of perspective going on here. Better define that a little bit. Super Struggle Bus not even being the only original character that we have made tonight. Alright, what is up? We've got a ghost! Thank you for the gimme. But also we have got Scooby-Doo. Who I actually don't know really that much about how to draw. So we're just gonna get a dog analog. I'm sorry, everybody. There's no time for reference images. So I've added a ticking sound to the show, and boy is it stressful. Even though I am the only one that can hear it. Chocolate rain. I don't... How do you... What? Got the big Hirsch. Maybe a little bit of the kiss going on here. Some stay dry, others feel the pain. We have got a human centaur and a reverse centaur. Alright, let's go with that reverse centaur. Wait a minute, you're just tricking me into drawing BoJack Horseman. Well, it worked. Good job. I may have accidentally drawn a donkey instead of a horse. So we got that going for us, which is alright. Fun fact, I'm actually deathly afraid of horses, everybody. They are really big. Really big. It is an irrational fear. I know. Alright. And now, to humanize our centaur a little bit, our human centaur, who clearly has very human shoulders, and I am definitely not just abusing that because I am low on space at the second. He is running a little late for work today, and doesn't have time to properly enjoy his toast.
And other noises of coming back.
Well, welcome to it. Oh man, chat is really moving right now. Fox only, Final Destination. We have got Final Destination, but I don't think I can abide by Fox only. After all, Struggle Bus is the new boss of Smash Bros. That's how you know it's a real fight. You know, Fox only on Final Destination is a pretty easy fight. After all, there's really nobody to defeat. Alright, taking a look at this. Spills and Doodles sharing with us and Pan Man. Let's see. Doggo time in big bold letters. As such, doesn't like Scoobs kind of have like a tiny butt? I don't really remember. Man, of all the Hanna-Barbera properties for me to like not be excited about as a kid, that was the wrong one. I decided I liked things like, what, Wacky Races?
Wacky Races is good and pure.
It is. Not enough love gets given to it. Doing things really fast is important. And Pan Man is apparently filled with delicious bean paste.
Oh, very good.
Also, and Pan Man is in chat, so clearly. I'm just going to draw the most visible thing from that after looking at it for a quarter of a second from memory.
He's a... Oh, that's great. I don't even know the character's name, but he's like a... He's a persimmon fruit.
Oh, like a is it a persimmon or persimmon?
Yeah, persimmon. I don't know.
God.
In
Tencho,
Japanese,
stop
it's
giving me kana. Can you help me with that, Eric? You seem to have some grapple of Japanese that I do not.
Omae wamashi shinde.
Oh!
I can. I'm not even sure. I think it's just a really difficult cartoon to export to the West because nobody knows what the hell.
I mean, I feel like all the bread puns would be totally lost on everybody here, because this is one of the places where pan does not mean bread.
They'd have to make a spin-off with just the sliced bread guy.
They might have to give it the old Crayon Shin-chan treatment and just rewrite the entire show.
They completely re-edit it.
Yeah. Pull that shoulder back. It has been shoulder week on the Discord. Let's see if any of that shows through. I don't think it's gonna. So I attempt to very hastily draw a Kenshiro from memory. Gotta be frowning. These pectorals like don't attach to anything. This is an anatomy nightmare. Holy cow. He's of course wearing his trademark jeans that do not disappear every time he loses his shirt. Oh, I'm out of time. I ran out of it. Also, I'm always quiet doing that because I am not looking at my microphone, and it's a little bit touchy. Oh man, I was not able to draw Kenshiro into that image. Shoulder weak!
We aim to please.
Oh my. That was a surprisingly difficult collection of things to draw. Oh, as soon as I knew what the kana were, though, we were able to get to it. But artists, you are back, so it is time to begin the true attraction of the drawing circus, having a couple of artists on air, and not really a lot of time to accomplish much of anything. at any point. Are you ready to begin the final
Bring
half
it.
of the drawing circus?
Bring it.
Excellent. Well then, let us dig into the pack of prompts here. Oh, here it is. It's a pizza attack. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to draw pizza attack. Are you prepared?
Cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, let me get our camera put back in a less goofy location so we can see the canvas. And it is gonna be 3, 2, 1, pizza attack, go! I got a close enough out of Danjo on our tie-in with Fist of the North Star. And remember, everybody out there, if you're watching this and you're thinking, I can do better than this, then remember to just join the Discord and let me know, and we will give you your opportunity. We will schedule a Saturday, and we will put you on air, drawn from my wacky bag of dumb prompts. And if you're thinking, I really wish they'd draw something else, you can also do that by following that link there. Or typing !submit and using the link that it will also give you. I'm not picky. Oh my. That pizza is being assaulted, and that looks like a head. At least I believe the pizza's being assaulted.
The pizza is assaulting.
Oh my. Oh, I see it now. I'm sure the ambiguity of this situation and what is right and who is in the right will become more clear as things develop.
Attack of the killer.
Steel Shin, thank you for that sub! And welcome to the ever-growing transforming robot that is the Wobbly Python drawing circus. Artists, put those pens down. We have run out of time for the pizza attack. But you know what's kind of going on? Why we're doing all this pizza attack? This is some historical footage from the Cola Wars in the early 90s. Artists, are you ready to set the scene of the Cola Wars?
Yep.
The Cola Wars.
The Cola Wars, when all of the colas were at war. Fandoms ran hot, colas ran cold. It's a brutal time. I've got...
Yes,
2
I
minutes.
remember.
You remember the Cola Wars?
Yeah, let me make some space. Space for the Cola Wars.
Excellent. Did you fight in the Cola Wars at all?
Yeah, I was a bit too young. I was kind of, my father. I just supported him morally.
Just had to follow that lineage in the Cola fight. I can respect that. I really can. My parents are still living the Cola Wars. I have never heard people complain more loudly when they are offered a Pepsi.
Oh man, they're gonna hate me then.
Well, that sounds like fighting words, which is good, because it's wartime.
Good.
You all settled in over there, Eric?
Yeah, good enough. Let's go.
Alright, then it is 3, 2, 1, the Cola Wars, go! Hey, Station Dude, I'm glad you made it tonight. Oh, Danjo handing out them gift subs. My, oh my. Oh man, Shin, now you have the art emote. You can start plastering that on stuff. Oh my, those colas seem to be ready for battle.
Oh wait, identify this as cola. It's like an invasion of cola. I don't know. They're coming in from the sky.
They're assaulting Pizza Planet.
Just Pizza Ryu is just defending the planet.
Pizza
invading
Ryu.
colas.
I really want to see a sign for Pizzeria Pizza Ryu. Pizza Ryu's Pizzeria. Get a kick of flavor to the mouth.
He just fires like...
Sure, you can have extra cheese.
Yeah, Pizza Dokens.
It's the Sure You Can animation, but he's sprinkling grated cheese out of his closed fist while he does it. Oh, man.
Meanwhile, the source of the attack has become clear.
Oh, no. The cool spot.
The cool spot!
I should have made this more collaborative. I feel like we're just kind of...
Art of time, artists. Put those pens down. You know, one thing that I have yet to really see happen on the Drawing Circus, and like I have been waiting to see the day, but we're like 12 episodes in, is I have never seen somebody just purposefully assault the other person's drawing, and you are getting really close to it. And I am into that.
Oh, I don't know. We did that a couple of rounds ago.
Oh yeah, the laser shot through. So like, so this is the time. It's finally happened. I just didn't even see it. Oh, I'm a fool. I am a fool.
Oh, wow. He's given me backup. God, what was his name? Mick?
Is it like the sprite guy or?
Yeah.
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 It was that guy. He was an animator and a surfer, I think. Like he had a game that was made. Am I thinking of the wrong guy?
I think
No, you're thinking of Cool Spot.
I am thinking. Dang it!
Although the other mascot who had a couple.
Oh, it was Fido Dito.
Actually.
Oh, it was what?
Fido Dito? Isn't that his name?
Yeah, Fido Dito.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fido Dito. Cartoon character created by Joanna Ferrone and Sue Rose. Hang on, I gotta pull up the Wikipedia real quick. Yeah, he was a 7-Up marketing thing. Showed up on
Yeah,
PepsiCo
I just
and
totally
Slice
drew
Brands.
him from memory.
Man.
Yeah. No, you drew him almost. You drew him pretty well from memory. The other mascot who got a computer game, of course, was Colin Curley.
Oh, that's the
He kind of looks like Doug or something, like a reject character from Doug.
A little bit.
I like him.
His design was super simple. He was like a Skeeter before they finalized on the design.
Although I am gonna link
it's like
you
the
a thing.
prototype
I am
suit.
gonna link you a thing to link in the chat. Here is some nightmare fuel for you, Mr. Wobbly Python.
There we
Because
go.
this is the mascot of my nightmares.
Bring him on. What have we got? Wow, I have like 5 PMs going on. Guys, there's a chat. It's open. What is going on? Oh, that's horrifying.
Yep, that's Mr. Sub.
Oh, geez. If anybody else wants to not sleep tonight, you can have that. Also, the thing I was thinking of is a thing called Green Dog, which was weird.
Green Dog?
Yeah, Green Dog. It was this game about this guy who was a surfer, and the legend is that he just kind of walked into the offices of Sega and was such a cool dude that they were like, yeah, we want to make a video game about you. It's really interesting if you ever dig into it. It's like the most marketing first kind of product I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man, I gotta check this out.
Yeah, no, it's wild and wacky.
I just did.
Oh.
Okay.
But you know what? Back on track. You know who fought in the Cola Wars? It was our good friend, Cinderblock. Our best friend, in fact. Artists, I'm gonna need you guys to cameo in the appearance of our best friend Cinderblock in his best war regalia. Are you prepared?
Cinderblock?
Our best friend, Cinderblock. Everybody knows him. He's a really cool guy. He hangs out at the malt shop and tells war stories. I have third period math with him.
And I bet you're just waiting to smooch him.
Wait, I mean... maybe? Anyway, moving on. Artists, are you prepared? Do you know enough about our good friend Cinderblock?
Is he a Cinderblock?
I mean,
He is
of
a Cinderblock.
course. Of the New Hampshire Cinderblocks. They're a very wealthy family. But he's like one of those cousins that doesn't get the immediate benefits of that, but he does get the reputation. It's very convenient for him.
Okay, tell you what, if I'm not sure, I'll just draw Kermit the Frog.
I want to put 2 minutes on that clock, and you guys can include our best friend Cinderblock in the Cola Wars. It is 3, 2, 1, go!
He's helping out Pizzeria.
Using his cinder powers.
Cinder!
You know, being a tough guy is in his nature.
Obviously, I am doing this in image style. Oh, wait, there's something we need for it to be image style. Wolverine bangs.
Just gonna go ahead and add in Kermit the Frog.
I'm loving this image.
I just realized that there's only like one cola. It's supposed to be like cola, 2 cola. But in this scenario, the colas have allied to fight the people of Earth. So they've assembled like a super hero team comprised of Pizzeria, Cinderblock, and Kermit the Frog.
Put those pens down, artists. They have created a super team to wage war against the Cola Warriors. Oh man, that is gorgeous. Oh man. You know, I feel like the Cola came a little bit unprepared. They've got that very, very 90s villain thing going on where they're only using the powers that are gifted to them. So I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes on the clock, and I want you to better equip these Colas with super cool guns.
Oh, good, I was already on the way.
Excellent.
We were just leading up to that.
You know what? Let's just give everyone super cool guns. We've got 2 minutes on the clock. Alright, I'm gonna count you down. It is 3, 2, 1, guns! Go!
Okay, I'm Canadian, so my knowledge of guns. But I'll do my best.
Oh, don't worry, just, like, you know, do anything.
It's alright. Frankly, these are, like, colas with guns, so I'm not entirely sure that they would all be carrying very specific models of firearm. I'm sorry, there's a lot of historical inaccuracies going on here. Everybody knows that the colas only used flintlock pistols during the Cola Wars. No, 17mm bore.
It just takes one gun nerd in the chat to be like, that's not what a Colt pistol looks like, or I don't know.
It's okay, I'm actually that gun nerd. I can tell that you're drawing a lot of inspiration from the FAMAS for those rifles.
It's an M16 or something.
Well, hell. Technically, the magazine on the M16 juts forward from the forward point on the receiver, and the travel time is absorbed in the...
Shit.
Alright, I'm
Thank
done.
you for reminding me about magazines.
You are welcome. Also, it's not a clip, guys. It's a magazine. Sorry, I live in Idaho, and we are all very gun-toady around here. So, like, I actually know things about those. Is that an inverse extended banana mag that travels above the barrel with a base?
Yes! Yes, it is!
That is really radical. It's kind of like the French Chauchat. Except that thing was a hunk of shit.
Remember, care about accuracy. Only care about big and awesome it looks. This is the 90s comics way!
This is starting to get a little like Rob Liefeld going on.
That's what I was aiming for.
Artists, put those pens down. This is already becoming amazing. But you know what? Everything in the 90s was super radical. So I think I'm gonna let's set you guys loose on the image for 2 minutes here, and everything just needs to become more rad. More super hip, super cool. Bonzers. Ya dig?
Damn.
You tickled by the lingo, gents?
Bobsters?
Bonzers. You know, baller, sick, wicked, radical. Happening. Mountain Dew, code red.
Like, Eric, what I think we need to do is, Lovey, we need to synergize our baditude.
You're bad.
What is happening?
Alright.
The 90s.
The 90s. Buzzwords and marketing terms.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna count you down for an incredibly radical round of adding radical something. It is gonna be 3, 2, 1, go! Get radical, my dudes! Get radical
Okay,
all
so-
over this!
Sunglasses on everyone.
It's true. You can't be a rad dude if you don't have rad shades. Punch Tanaka taught us that. Beauty Joe is reminding us that Welsh actually drew a pretty good approximation of the RX-79G's 180mm cannon, which had a top-feeding curved magazine for 180mm shells. Thank you for the Gundam lore, my dude.
What's that? It's a gun? Oh, okay.
It shoots the bullets and doesn't afraid of anything.
Anyway, for my 90s, I am making a blatant reference.
I'm drinking it in.
It's gonna give like a cap to Pizzeria.
I noticed that it is worn in the most radical of orientations.
Backwards. Yeah. Pizzeria!
30 seconds, artists. 30 seconds for this radical round.
I cannot draw this many girls in that time. All you need to know is that there are two guys around a microphone and they are enjoying being surrounded by like 15 dancers.
Nothing.
Name
was more
that
radical.
track.
Oh god. I'm really bad at this kind of trivia. You really put me on the spot. Artists, put those pens down. There is no more time for radical. These radical cola wars, as are happening, brought to you live by our artists. My goodness.
There we go.
Oh jeez. It is the most radical of dances, the Macarena.
Macarena. I will not butcher the Spanish accent.
Oh man, I couldn't do one either. Man, this has really come together in a very, very delightful way. I'm really pleased with Action Cinderblock down in the lower right there. Let me get that chat window off there for a minute.
Oh, no, it's not Action Cinderblock, it's Cinderblade.
Cinderblade.
So much muscle.
Oh man, this is really, really excellent. But the props list has suggested to me that there is one thing that is missing to make this truly the most quintessential 90s Cola War image. I have got 60 seconds on the clock to make this happen, but everybody needs a million pouches, just everywhere. Just pouches. So many pouches, all over.
Yeah, okay.
Eric,
Yeah,
you feeling it?
Yeah.
Then let's do it. Pouches everywhere. It is 3, 2, 1. Embrace the Leafield arts. Go.
We have to hide their feet too.
Well, you can draw like tiny feet if you really want.
Bonus points. Cover their feet with pouches.
Well, I've already covered them with guns.
Beauty Joe is reminding us that Cinderblade is spelled with an umlaut over the A.
Yep. I appreciate Beauty Joe's love of 90s image synth-lop.
He knows what's up. The 90s comic tie-in loosely inspired by our good friend Cinderblock.
Crap, lost my pen.
Well, that's good, because it's out of time. Put those pens down, my dude. That is all the pouches we have time for during this radical Cola War.
I should have gone more ham on the pouches.
Oh, this is beautiful. allow me a moment to preserve it forever. The Cola Wars, as brought to you by every advertiser's wet dream. Oh, but as with all the art that happens on the drawing circus, it is time to commit it to the void. So we are going to remove it from existence. Poof, it is gone, and it is time to embrace our final round of the night, gentlemen. Are you excited?
Oh. Yes.
Hype!
Let's do the move! So let's begin this by setting the stage, as all dramatic final battles should do. This battle is taking place on top of a submarine. Artists, are you prepared to collaborate on an excellent picture of a submarine over the course of the next 3 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it like a Power Stone Smash stage.
Yeah! Guys, gotta pull up any reference images? I'm seeing like those dots move around. Y'all seem pretty ready.
I'll just draw the water.
I will let you fight about
And I want Marie.
3, 2, 1. Let's get aquatic. Go! As y'all can see, that is an accomplished and professional series of aquatic squeagles. VD Joe is actually offering an additional 10,000 points if the submarine is also underwater. And also is telling me I should bring chat back, because I always forget about things that I turn off.
Well, unfortunately, it's a bit late for that.
Oh my.
Sorry, Beauty Joe.
Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I just immediately imagined surfacing.
Most fights taking place on top of a submarine typically involve a surfaced submarine. It seems a little important at least.
Just a little bit of that, fiddly thing. Technical terms, of course.
The periscope? Where's the periscope? Is it here?
It's usually on the most up bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's usually actually quite small.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, realistically, it would be like there.
I want it comically large.
I agree. It reads better in print that way. You guys still have 60 seconds on this submarine. You keep surprising me with your efficiency. Yeah, the fill tool in draw pile, which we use for the show, is a little bit wonky.
This water is so blue because I'm not picking my colors and I'm just going with default.
It's kind of frosty. Looks chilly.
This submarine is actually like lodged in ice in the Arctic.
What is a stage without a stage hazard?
Oh dang. Why would it have surfaced? My goodness. There's an air raid. 20 seconds,
Well,
artists.
You know how the stage periodically destroys itself to, you know, for drama?
Yeah, in that one
And of
game.
course to... Yeah, and, you know, to catch the player unaware. Totally not bitter about that, by the way.
That it just does that to you, and you're expected to
Yeah.
learn it.
Yeah.
Artists, we are out of time. Put those pens down. That is surprisingly masterful, honestly. I need to stop being shocked by the fact that you guys are good at art.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. I'm not. I haven't convinced myself. Well, Welshman, you did a fantastic job. That one.
Oh boy. So we do have our stage set, and we have got an ultimate battle that is going on. And I'm gonna cut you guys loose on this one. I would like you, gentlemen, to insert your own original fighter atop this submarine built into this stage. Whoever you think would be most capable of defeating the opponent.
Yep.
Oh man, I think we screwed the composition. There's like not enough space.
No. No, what we can do is...
Now, you know, friendly reminder, the fight is taking place atop the submarine. I didn't say it's on top of the submarine.
Okay, we'll figure this out.
I believe in you. And with that, I'ma count you down. It's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Show me your OCs. Go.
Oh dear. Whoops.
I like the idea that it has a very large dummy periscope on this submarine to fool the opponents into attacking it. Oh goodness.
Okay, mine's like a monkey character who shoots bees at you.
A monkey full of bees.
But he's like a rubber hose cartoon as well, so dancing.
Meanwhile, mine is, of course,
Did we lose you? Are you there?
the one, the only, the most kawaii. Sir Welsh.
It is Sir Welsh himself. My goodness. Artists, put those pens down. We have the very bold declaration that our man Welshman could take a monkey full of bees in a fight. And I'm inclined to believe him.
Wait, were we supposed to draw ourselves?
No, just your own original fighter.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's only one of me.
You can't really see what I look like. I might be a monkey with bees inside.
Really, aren't we all just very advanced monkeys? Monkey Plus. Monkey 64.
Yes.
I will have you know that I'm a monkey everything.
I want to make like a platforming game about this monkey
Yeah.
bee or something.
Yeah.
I would
could see
play
that. Yeah.
I feel like you of all people actually have the capacity to do that so far. My goodness.
Man, I can make a pitch for that game so quickly.
Really, you just walk in there and you write monkey full of bees on the board, and if they don't throw money at you, they're wrong.
Yeah, he's just like constantly screeching like and then like shoots bees.
You can bring in a live example of the mascot with authentic bees.
You can like upgrade the bees to like
I mean,
seek or like go straight shotgun bees.
As
Sideways
much as I
bees.
hate to shoot things down, I would note that Skull Monkeys has the bonus song going for it.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Here's a little bonus room.
But I feel like you guys have forgotten a thing. This submarine is frozen in ice, and you're all wearing miniskirts. You're gonna get frostbitten. So I have 60 seconds on the clock for you guys to add this omitted detail. You ready?
Okay,
All right.
I'm ready.
Gonna give you that sweet old countdown. It is 3, 2, 1. You forgot you're wearing miniskirts. Go. Remember, folks, if you want your goofy prompts to be drawn and to be that stoked, go ahead and type !submit. Oh man, Bee Monkey bringing the warmth.
Yeah, he's got a torch to keep him warm.
That is smart of Bee Monkey.
Bee monkey.
Bee Monkey!
Well. I don't know how that
Bee
fighter
monkey,
managed
he's so
to
crazy.
get there. You know, what with this gigantic iceberg.
Artists, put those pens down. Oh my goodness. But you know what all of this fighting has attracted? It's caused a huge mess. And Mothertron from before, she is here to clean up after it. Artists, I've got 2 minutes on the clock for you to include Mombots. Are you prepared for the return?
I am prepared.
Oh dear. Why did I draw so much water on the canvas?
What? Adding water effects is easy. Just ask any programmer.
Shush.
3, 2, 1. Revenge of the Mamatron. Go. Oh, that is some flowing locks that have been upgraded into this Mamatron.
Well, yeah. He's Cloud Momatron.
Cloud Mamatron. Artist, this is your 60-second warning. Rising from the depths of the ocean.
Yes. It's like Pacific Rim Mombat.
There's two synchronized mothers controlling it.
Yeah. And the baby robot also has two babies in it sleeping.
Just beautiful. The fact that you guys are being so, like, successful at recreating these designs is blowing me away, too. Artists, put those pens down. These beautiful mothers are here to interrupt the action. But there is one final thing that I believe is missing from this final confrontation. And that is that not everybody has a really good pompadour. So I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes on the clock to add just a whole bunch of pompadours.
Okay.
And that, I believe, will cap off this round and our episode of the Drawing Circus.
Oh man. Bee Monkey Pompadour.
Bee Monkey Pompadour, it's his final upgrade. It makes him the best. 2 minutes on the clock. It is 3, 2, 1, go! Fighter jacket's a pompadour.
Look, you said pompadours. They're getting pompadours.
I did say. Perhaps I was the fool. Oh my. This is absolutely marvelous. 10 out of 10, my dudes.
Meanwhile,
Tiny bee pompadours.
The attention to detail is really strong here.
where's my...
Man, Mamatrons with them sweeto pumps.
Pompadour on the submarine.
You got 45 seconds, artists.
Can we add like a face to that?
Oh no! Poor submarine tan!
Yeah.
Oh, that's ace. Beauty Joe has awarded the Welshman Pompadour points. I firmly believe that to be a quantity.
He's like, hey.
And with that, we are out of time.
My one regret, which I'm gonna fix now.
One regret. Everyone at home can't see it, but the iceberg has developed a pompadour. Oh, And you know, the attention to detail has been great, y'all. But you missed somebody.
Who?
I'm fixing it, don't worry.
Oh, of course!
How could you leave the little Momtron's baby out? I got you covered though, don't worry, I'm paying attention. I'll watch the kids, don't worry. And with that will be the conclusive end card for this episode of Wobbly Python's Drawing Circus. Mad Welshman, where can we find you if we do not have enough of you after this episode? What are you doing? Where are you at on the internet?
You can find me on master.art, TMW art stuff. You can find me on themadwelshman.co.uk, and you can find me at the Mad Welshman on Twitter.
The Mad Welshman Twitter, is that just at the Mad Welshman or at Mad Welshman?
Yep, at the Mad Welshman.
Wait, I don't think that link is right. Hang on, what did I just type in there? Yeah, I just typed in Mad Welshman, not the Mad Welshman. This is important.
Yes.
I am
This is
sorry,
important.
everybody. Follow that second link, not that first one.
Is there actually like a guy who's just named Mad Welshman, but there's no "the" before it?
No, there are actually two the Mad Welshmans.
What?
Yeah, there's also Die the Mad Welshman.
Died the Mad Welshman.
Yeah, who does car reviews.
Interesting.
So I'm the Mad Welshman, what does game reviews and has .co.uk. And yeah.
Marvelous. And Eric, I know you've got cool stuff going on. What's going on with your art? Where are you at?
Yeah, if you want to check me out on Twitter, I'm at Spills and Doodles. That's Spills with a Z or a Z, and N like just the letter, and then Doodles with an S. And also, if you want to check out our game that we just put out, it's called Speed Brawl. Just go to speedbrawl.com. It's a super fast momentum-based brawler. And you can check out the company that made it, that I'm a part of, which is Double Stallion at DBL Stallion.
I've actually played it, and it is really fun, and I wish I had more people to co-op with. Like, folks should check that game out. It is ace. The last time I was playing it, people were picking apart your background art, too. Taking a look at all of the crowds and everything that was going on. It's super consistent.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. A lot of it courtesy to one of our artists, Doug Harvey, who's really like a crazy artist. And yeah, there's a lot of cool Easter eggs and stuff in the background for people who pay attention.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to sometimes when you're running the game because it's a little demanding, but at the same time, like, oh, it's just really good. Like, I am not a reviewsman, and I don't have a very large lexicon by which to describe this artful creation. But it's good.
It's tight.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
No problem. And with that, we're going to wind down on this round of the Drawing Circus. But folks, stay tuned. We have got another episode coming up for you tonight. You can join us for Steel Shin, the Croatian sensation, and Rose Songstress, who are both illustrators found locally on the Drawing Circus Discord, linked below.